is groovy and you'd like to show your support, well, there are a few things that you can do. Find that like button, give it just a playful little smack, and subscribe and join the channel, and let's hit the like button now.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like you're so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was about your life. Basic bullets, get no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Sure you like my vibe, pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog, freaky dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog.
So I'm just gonna be away for 1 hour. Please don't break anything. And I might have a surprise for you.
Give me a miracle. I need a syllable. Talking about big cash, that's the minimum. I'm done with this trash. Thought to be critical. Show me your mental state before we get physical. Pour some water in your cup, let it drip, drip, drip. Now look straight into my eyes and you sip, sip, sip. It's about time that you shine. Take off that leash so that we can have some fun. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big bed, come and play with me. Freaky dog, freaky dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog. I see
I wouldn't quite call it a touchdown, but we do have something going on with Bitcoin here on the 10-second chart. It looks like the bears have got the price and driving it back toward the 200 moving average, somewhere around $62,936, give or take just a little bit if we can just make a lower low. Now, currently, we've been having some problems getting past this area that we're at right now, about the 62,956 area. And it's up to the bears to just grab price and throw it down, slam it down like a bad taco. But the question is, will they? Because it looks like the bulls have got something else to do with that taco. Want to take that taco and turn it into a taco salad? What the hell are you talking about, Frank? Sometimes I guess I just get carried away out here. When I get emotional, sometimes it's just good to draw a trend line just to see what might be going on. Look, I got scared the bejesus out of them bulls, but here they come back charging at me. Just putting up a fence line, fellas. That's all I'm doing. If you're trying to jump over it, let me know so I can get out of the way. Going to corral these little guys into this little wedgie here. Kind of squeeze this little price action into us like a little pimple and see which way it pops. The theory says that since price is leading into this little pimple area here, that if we squeeze it, well, it should come out on the other side. This is a continuation pimple here that might give us a continuation price point, a big continuation measure move that might continue us all the way up to $63,184. Or it might not do it at all. Did it get you excited? Did it get you excited? Well, it does look like we did have one other trend line here that did get broken, so the probability of us reaching this hellacious big-ass measure move anytime in the immediate near seconds futures, I'm a little bit doubtful about. I would expect a lot more rejection than us to just go ahead and do that, just based on the theory, the concept that we broke this trend line. It seems like people forget when we break these trend lines. We just get this triangle fever. I just want to say to the upside for every other word that comes out of our mouth. Oh, look, here's a crazy ass measure move. Let's put that one up there to the upside. Make sure you put it on that breakout. What? Well, $63,289 could be coming any second now since we're on the 10-second chart.
Let's see what happens, man. Put your money where your mouth is, dude. Are you taking this trade or are you just going to talk about it? What?
Well, if you'd been in my group, you'd already be up in the money.
I'm calling bullshit on that, man. Hey, aren't you the dude that like has the same account size it was like a year ago or something, man?
Sean, someone ban this guy. It's just too much negative energy around here. And what did I tell you? You're in the money. If you come here, you're in the right place.
Let's get this party started. Woohoo.
Hit the right button this time. Sean.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. I forgot what show I was on. But here we are on the 10-second chart. Why, I have no idea. Just playing around them being silly. Trying to hit the reverse button until we just get out of this and pretend it never happened. Well, look at that amazing breakout that we have here on the 10-second chart. Millionaires are made on the 10-second chart. Not. That is nice that Bitcoin might be finding a little turnaround here. A little catch, if you will, on what looks like to be some kind of trend line that's not that great of one. But I see the idea that you're trying to spit out there. It's just probably the wrong time frame to really look at it. Let's zoom out a little bit more. I always find that it helps to zoom out than to zoom in. Just remember where we came from, what we're doing. Lost this trend line, fell down this way, and then we broke out of this trend line, which is why we're all a little bit happier today. Seems like when Bitcoin's having a good day, the rest of the world seems to have a little bit better of a day. I know that in my household, at least on my end of the thing, I'm in a better mood when Bitcoin has a nice day. Oh, you can see those grumpy days are coming when this crypto market is just down. Oh no, it's daddy. He got that look on his face. You got that resting Bitcoin face, like Bitcoin just been resting way too much. It need to do something. Because I'm getting irritable. I'm getting impatient. I need to be paid. You need to pay me, Bitcoin. Just come on up. Can we get back up? Can we go back to 73,000? That would be kind of cool. I'd like that. Bring the altcoins with it. Hey, let's have one more last hurrah before. Yeah, do you want to tank after that? Go for it, baby. Just can we go to Profitsville one more time before you do all this crazy stuff that you do for Wall Street? You know what I'm talking about. You know, you've been talking with them a lot. They've been talking to you a lot. Shout out to everybody that's hanging out with me tonight on the chat while I just sit here and talk crazy. We got JN Fishing. Can we take a look at Theta? We sure can, Jan. Joe from Trade Intuition. If you don't know Joe from Trade Intuition, you need to, after the stream, of course, go over to Joe's YouTube channel and check out his videos and his live streams. He's here now, so he's not live streaming. So if you're clicking him trying to find it, what now they'll figure it out. Anyway, for those of you guys that stayed around, hey. So we got Joe from Trade Intuition here, and we got Strega. How's it going, Strega? And Grizz Oso, how's it going, Grizz? Good to see you guys. Grizz, I'm not seeing CC in a little bit. I keep trying to, I don't know if I'm missing the stream, so I'm just not getting notified of it. But if you happen to see him and happen to think about it, just tell me Road Dogg said, how's it going, buddy? Or hello. CC Charting Crypto is another YouTuber that I like his TA, and I just like to hang out and hear what he has to say. A good dude. Known him for a little while now. Another YouTuber that just likes to get on here and talk crypto and not trying to, shill something all the time or anything like that. Just tells it as he sees it and playing this market and putting that life-changing plan into play. a brother in arms, if you will. And just an all-around good dude. I like good dudes. I like good people. Don't have to be a dude. You could be a dude, a dudette, or a dude no. As long as they're cool. So if we're breaking out of this channel, if we go by pattern theory, sounds so professional. If we go by pattern theory, ancient pattern theorists believe that the measure move would take you up to this area. At the end of the stick you just drawn, about $65,137. Can it happen? Well, will it happen is more like the question. I guess we're looking at. I like that. Not quite touching the 200 moving average. It's an area that we need to kind of go revisit here in the 4 hour. Because we're not really bullish per se if we're not above a 200 moving average. That's just the basic rule of thumb for anybody looking into moving averages. That should be one of the first rules that you ever learned or taught. And I'm sure Investopedia kind of mentions that very early. I find it very interesting when I hear veteran professional traders that are just recently claiming to figure this out. I don't get that. Or using it across different time frames. YouTube is so amazing. I love that algorithm. So Bitcoin, man, looks like we got a nice little pullback here. If we did our fibs, we could throw a little pullback ratios, but a nice little breakout of this area here. So that's cool. Now I've got my trades open. I think I got stopped out of a few positions, but I've got a couple more that were right at my area. So we getting a little bit back in there. Are you over trading? I might be over trading, but you know, I see a bigger move coming for Bitcoin, so I actually want to keep this trade going. So Bitcoin's looking okay. She's trying to do something, and I've got it on the 4 hour. She looks like she's flagging out above a possible channel idea. Here on the 1 hour, looks like she's wanting to try to do something about that and hopefully bounce above it, because if she comes back in it, I'd be scared to say that she's going to slam down here to the bottom of it again. And yeah, okay, we can do that. Here on the 1 hour, the 100 just crossed the 200, and sometimes price will kind of drop when that happens. I would say roughly 2 out of 3 times. Hopefully this is the 1 out of 3 times that it doesn't. That's just my statistics. That's just something I've noticed. I'm sharing with you. Pay attention sometimes. 100 moving average crosses the 200. Sometimes you might get it at a cheaper price. We don't need to see that right now. We need it to do the opposite. We need it to ignore what I said, Bitcoin, and just keep going up. Don't come back down. Don't tank this market. On the daily, we got a few things that are popping off. Monk seems to be doing pretty good today. A few little things. Hey, go OM. You do it, baby. Let's take a look at Theta for JN. Theta, that old school, is not really old school, but I guess in the crypto world, maybe it is. It's been around at least, how many cycles? I think this is maybe its second cycle. It came out early, I think, last cycle. Like 2019, maybe early Theta. I can't remember exactly, don't hold me to that, but it's been a good project. Was then, had a lot of hype behind it and a lot of VC money behind it and everything. She's recently been at 134. She's hanging around 158 right now. This guy can get up to, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember right, about $16. So what I'm seeing for Theta is that we need to zoom out. She's just testing that trend line. The one that she desperately needs to hold, the main one, because we lose it. It's not going to be pretty. But so far, she's been respecting it. So now she's respecting it. We need to bounce off from here. Will that happen? Well, it looks like it should. It could. We definitely want it to. I'm just kind of looking at this 50 moving average that's trying to kamikaze dive over this 200 moving average on the daily, which is kind of a big thing. And you know, what I would like to see happen, what would be cool, is if price got really bullish all of a sudden and we went from 150 maybe up here to 180, that would be enough momentum that maybe this sucker would not want to cross anymore. Maybe you do a slight U-turn, level out. That would be cool. Otherwise, eventually that's going to cross over this 200 moving average, and this is just kind of a weight of price action over time, and it's usually not good when they cross. That means we're kind of flipping, that the momentum's coming down. We don't want that to happen. So let's think happy thoughts and happy vibrations and manifest it if you like. The hopium that I can give you is that she's above the 9 moving average, and if she's gonna break good, because we don't want her to break bad, she'll start by being above the 9 moving average. So we got our first step in the right direction there. It's just something to keep an eye on up here, because that's usually the death cross, which, you know, it's a little bit of a lagging indicator. It kind of just shows you, hey man, it may be the death cross, but you took that poison pill way over here, man. You're just not finding out that you can't feel your toes. That's all that's going on. The spider's coming for you. The spider's probably already got you. I like the signs that we could get a turnaround. I'm just not sure it's going to be just real spiffy. Although some would say this is quite a sudden move down that could take a sudden move right back up. So, Ichimoku Cloud looks interesting. I like that when it gets big and thick and price starts going to it, and then the price touches it, kind of like just wants to suck us into it like a big Slurpee and spit us out over here at the other side around the $1.95 or so. Ish. This is not an exact science. Well, this is not repeatable on a on a sequential basis perfectly to the T, but it comes dang near close enough that you can make some money on it, and that's what matters. A little edge. Well, that's all you need. You can't always get what you want, but you can just get what you need. So saith Mick Jagger. Remember I was talking about Nakamoto Games over on KuCoin. The one that was up $3 and something not long ago. The one that dropped down to 92 cents not long ago, just a few days ago. She's making a comeback. She's above $1 now. If you bought her on $1 or $1.05, I remember we were talking about it, and I was, so my golly, this looks like a great place to open a spot margin position on Naka. So I've already got a moon bag of it, and I figure, well, she's so cheap, I might as well try to get me another moon bag, and spot margin helps me to do that. Do that over on CoinEx. It's where all the cool kids hang out, just saying. So Naka, I still look for us. Man, she did not come down to this 85-cent target.
Cause you suck, road dog, you suck. Think you know where target's gonna go and it didn't go there, so you suck.
Got another target up here about $1.79 that anticipate, well, if we're not going to come down and hit this one, maybe we'll go up and hit that one. Hey,
your logic sucks, road dog, just like your charting, it sucks.
One place that we might find some resistance would be here at $1.42 for on Nakamoto gains. It's an area where it has historically struggled before.
Lay it on thick, road dog. Act like you know what you're talking about. Lay it on like a big old peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Price bounced off that area several times, not once, twice, 3 times. Tried to do it again, and then it fell right through. Came all the way down, and that was a great place to buy this. Man, if I had to look at this thing, because I'm trying to chart it, so I have to look at it. Try to make some sense of what we've got going on here, and this is kind of lame, but it's got a little bit of sense to it, sensibility to it. A trend line, might we get a breakout, or might we get rejected, go sideways a little bit, and tuck her tail between her legs, then try it one more time and succeed? I don't know. Maybe the latter. Who knows? But Naka's at a good place, man. For the DC heirs, the investment-minded kind of people out there want to take something, hold on to it, see it go back up to $3 or $4 again, maybe even higher. My gosh, what if this thing hit $30? Like some of these gaming plays can do some wild stuff during the full-on bull market. If you can hold on to it, it might be worth one to put on your, back burner there for a longer-term play. It's on one of mine. Trying to get me some mo. That's some mo. Ichimoku Cloud says going on sale soon, so take that for what it's worth. Another one I've got, don't talk about very much, is Aave, and it's had a nice week. It was she got down low, and I did not pick any up this time like an idiot. I just wasn't focused on it, wasn't thinking about it. But she's hanging around $79, $80. She's at $99, $98 right now. Looks like we got, if you go wick to wick, broke out and seems to respect that trend line, and now we got to bounce from it. I'll go with that. If that's a weak ass line, but you sure did respect it, so salute. If you're going to respect it, I'm going to respect you. So if we draw just a trend line here, I wonder if we'll, ooh, looky there. Look at there. I like that trend line here. Candle bodies, the bodies, the bodies. All those bodies touching that line, and except for these that broke through that line. Just like the immigrants storming through our country's border, those little candles just went right through, had no problem whatsoever getting past that imaginary line there. They might come over to this area about 127, but right now they'll just hang around here in Tejas at $97, $98. Let's go, Brandon. So it's about this time at night that I remember that we haven't done the news. And so this is when I say, hey, it's about time that we go do the news, man. See what's been happening in crypto. And let's go do that right now. Wow! Sound effects are free tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, last 12 hours in crypto, what's been going on? Binary X has announced that the Pancake Mayor game will be shutting down. The operations will cease on July 5th. Dynex is final testing to launch quantum computing services on Amazon's AWS marketplace. Jupiter has announced key events over the next 2 months. There will be a 30% Jupiter supply reduction vote in late July. Metaplex has started MPLX buybacks with 800 million Solana earmarked and 50% of monthly fees allocated. Pixel's founder, What's Luke Doing, will detail future plans tomorrow. According to the interview, the studio is working on new Pixel's games and a Telegram-based project. Pendle's total value locked has fallen 40% in the past week. The large-scale withdrawals reflect the user's waning interest in restaking airdrops. Meanwhile, Parcel has announced that Parcel staking is almost here. P-Stake Finance has launched the Bitcoin liquid staking testnet on Babylon Chain. Solana reached new all-time high in monthly economic value fees and MEV. I forgot exactly what that is. But anyway, it's 91.3 million or 1.1 billion annualized. There are so many acronyms to keep track of in crypto, it just gets South Korea's PIPC will announce the investigation results of the World Coin this month. Personal Information Protection Commission. Good old PIPC. Some people prefer Coke. GSR markets currently hold 8.6490. Now, 0 is the largest position in GSR's portfolio. Oh, that just sounded crazy. That's the news according to Layer GG over on Twitter X. Also, a little coin that we looked at before called A-Star has got some news coming out with Sony. Suppose he's supposed to be opening a DEX. Paul Barron Network was talking about that today. And about A-Star, which we have featured here on this channel a lot. Got a bag of this little guy too. And I want to take a look at A-Star on Tokenmetrics real quick. Look at it as an investor option here. Market cap for A-Star is 424 million. Circulation supply is 5.7 billion out of a total supply of 8.5 billion. So a good majority of those are out circulating. Good, we like that. Market cap, reasonable. It's a small, getting close to mid-level market cap, right, for this time in the market. And millions can turn into billions, believe it or not. So keep that in mind. But for an investor, it does have a buy signal going on Tokenmetrics, to throw that out there. All-time high so far has been 42 cents. This one's sitting at 7 cents right now. So not bad. To get about a 6x out of this or better, just to get back to all-time highs. This is its fundamental grade here that we got, and I like this a lot on Tokenmetrics. Valuation grade 94% undervalued, very undervalued according to this. So that's usually something good to look at. Technology grade at 76, that's very high. Most of them do not come close to that number. And fundamental grade, that is also high, 73%. So very good technology and everything. Very good scores on that, fundamental scores. It's at a low right now. It's connecting to Web3. I'm not shilling, but this is a good project to talk about that hasn't quite... It's some big news today with Sony. So let's dig in just a little bit about it, because this could be what helps us to make that life-changing money. For those of you not in, you might want to be in. And for those of us that are in, hey, we might want to add to our bag since she's on the low level, right? Creating opportunities for individuals to use Web3 technology like Sony Entertainment. We connect people to Web3 through entertainment, blockchain development, business development, and community events. I don't want your cookies unless they're chocolate chip. Bridge and ecosystem, dApp, staking period, all this stuff. So here we go. Sony, look. Sony Network Communications and Startel Labs are thrilled to announce that they have entered into a joint venture agreement dedicated to a developing blockchain that can become a backbone of the global Web3 infrastructure. Sony's going to have a DEX there. So if we get a lot of traffic on this blockchain, the A-Star blockchain, well, number go up, baby, number go up. Sony's in on that. We looked at this before with Startel Labs. It's been a month ago, right? But Sony's just came out and it's on Paul Barron, and they've got some stuff going on. A-Star Japan Labs, there's a lot going on here. It's one that you want to put on your radar, I believe. It's been on my radar. There was actually, I learned about it here on the channel when from one of you guys, DeFi guy. I haven't seen him in a minute, but that is how I learned about it. And shout out to DeFi guy if he ever sees this. Let's take a look at the chart for A-Star. So on the daily, you can see where she was up to 19 cents, and now she's at 7.5 after finding hopefully a bottom here at about 6.5. Why did we never went back to my screen here, did I? Dang it. I am such a boomer. It's the music that kept me away.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you.
So all the stuff I showed on there. Hey! News Notes works. One of these days we will we'll get a little slicker at this stuff, but until then we'll just have fun with it and make fun of me. Thoughts and ways if I have time? Yeah, sure, we can do that. Sure, write that down here. Finished taking a look at A-Star. All color. Let's see, tell me what you think. You say this is me being a bottom dweller here, you know, she's said this is bottom territory for man. I like the bottom territories. Almost has got one there. This looks like, what we got? A little or nothing. We hadn't touched it, so it's a little irrelevant. Want to take a quick look at A-Star here on the bigger picture. So a 0.5, that's interesting. I'll take note of that. If she kind of favors a 0.5, she may favor a 0.5 again on some of these things. So.
Pull that in the back of my head.
For me Fibby projections. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. Ooh, she's reclaiming the 786. Can she hold it? If she can hold it, maybe we're turning around. If not, she might have a little bit lower to go here. Market changes, we fluctuate, we go up a little bit, and then Bitcoin wants to tank again. You know, those kind of ideas. Might come down to around 5.8 cents here. Interesting, but right now she's trying to number go up. So if she has confirmed a low, which she hasn't quite confirmed it yet, but it looks like it could lead into that. Maybe a little confluence here on the fib pull. I would expect to see confluence if she has, if this is the bottom. All right. So we know 9.5 cents is going to come onto the picture. Also like 14 cents. So for A-Star, looking for a breakout to occur. Need to kind of a makeshift trend line here. I'm on the daily chart here, by the way, too. So she's got some stuff to prove. Cutting through some candle wicks there, but this seems to be a pretty fairly decent trend line. Of a bigger channel, or if you want to look at it as a broad-end pattern, which has a 70% chance to break to the upside, just in case you wanted to know. Eventually, when things go down, they got to turn around at some point. Usually about 70% of the time. But seriously, I love the falling wedges, and I love these falling channels and all this. It's one of my favorite things to trade when I look for something. That's what I'm looking for a lot of the times. But what's important to me is this trend line and her getting above it and breaking it. That's not happened yet. Could take a while. But when it does, man, from 7 cents on up there, for where we are now, 14 cents. That's a moonbagger, baby. Take your capital out. Ooh, let her ride free and clear, man. Put $1,000 into A-Star. Take your $1,000 out. Let your $1,000 bag turn into 1,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 over time if this market goes and it X's and X's, and you still got the money you started out with. The moonbag strategy. You can only do it when you start buying bottoms, or it's the best time to do it when you're at the bottoms, because it's hard to do when you're at the tops. I just like to throw that out there. That's one of the strategies that I employ, is the old moonbag strategy. That's why I got a bunch of little bags. Sounds like a personal problem. I've already forgot the coin. Oh yeah, waves. Take a look at waves. Another one, often called a face melter in the group that I used to be in. Definitely, I don't know if it melted faces, but it melted some bags there. Mine being one of them right here. My bag just melted and melted and melted. Oh, jeez. How did you get to 85 cents? I remember seeing this thing hanging around at $3. Well, recently it was at $3, right? And here it is at 75 cents. It was at 480. Oh, look, it's a target. It nailed it. I'm claiming it. I can't remember it. I don't know, but it did say, it even says measure move wedge or wedgie. Oh, from here? Really? Well, bless your little heart. Well, thank you, Waze, for not making me look like an idiot. How's the hair? Hair good? All right, all right. All right, Sean. All right, I think we got it. Good. hot off the presses. All right, so let's erase all this mumbo jumbo and let's see what she's doing now. She made a lower low. That's scary, Waves. What's up with you, man? I got a bag of you. Just to let you know, Waves, I've been expecting some big things, but I'm telling you, I'm just a little disappointed in you. Just a little bit. Because, you know, $3, $6, $16 Waves. And you're here at $1. That wasn't the plan. We had a plan and that wasn't it. I don't know what you did. But you need to make this right. So I got some Waves on my spot margins over there because she started going down and I'm like, what else can I do with it but put it in spot margin and just try to grow the bag west there at the bottoms. And that was a pretty good idea, I think. Since she's down so low, borrow against what the Waves I got and build a bigger bag of cheap Waves and maybe she'll go back to $3. Maybe that will be worth it, but right now, my gosh. Oh, she lost her bottom. Somebody came and took that bottom. There's a booty taker out there and they got his booty took. Look at that. 125 seems to be the magic number we need to get above, right? It'd be one hell of a comeback. So yeah, I don't know if there's news. I would suspect that there was some kind of news or something there. Was there an exploit that I don't know about? That was a nice rounded shape there, and then a possible Bart Simpson butt crack for another big. I guess we have to do something crazy over here. Why couldn't you just keep going? Waves, you were doing this. You were doing what you're supposed to, and Waves appears to be drowning right now. Perhaps I need to check on that. I'm saying, what's the daily and I mean, what you're above the 9 moving average. You're above the 21. Stochastics are at the top though. Stochastics can stay up there, but it's kind of like you're almost out of steam when they're up there. Like you're on your last mile of that marathon. You're like, oh crap, can I make it? No. Your energy's about gone if your stochastics are up there, and they can start coming down, and you're like, oh man, well there goes my blood sugar. Oh, I think I'm going to lay down in the middle of the road, that kind of thing. So, Waves, man, oh man. Joe says, I love cup and handles and numbers, head and shoulder favorite patterns. I don't trade patterns, but I love when price action breaks the resistance level. Oh man, I used to respect cup and handles, but now they've just become a meme. And I've had to, I'm just sick of the whole idea of cup and handles anymore. All that can all be fit into a nice tidy little channel, in my opinion. Just like those OG people told me on Bitcoin Talk a long time ago. No, it can't be that easy. Can't be that easy. It can be that easy, I believe. I really do believe that now. All right, so are we up? Can we do it? We're not up. That's not me. Let's see, I think I got my internet situations under control. I'm supposed to do some live trade, so I'm going to bring up my futures trade over on CoinEx. If I can just... Are you going to let me? No, I don't want... What? Yeah, what? It's may not happen, ladies and gentlemen. What is this? Okay, well that was quick. My vippin', my liver. My li Can we get on the right thing? Bear with me, people. I'm so sorry. You should have all this ahead of time. You suck, bro, dog. Okay, so futures over on CoinEx. I swear I'm going to move some of this over to Big Unix. This is the account that I blew up and went crazy, but took some profits today on my trades over here, so doing okay. Still up in unrealized profits. Oh, let's tell me I'm down 9. So if we go over here to position history, I got stopped out, but when I got stopped out, now my profit and loss, it was up really nice. You can see that? Can you see that? I can't blow it up in him. Yeah, right here. Below my head. But it closed out. I got stopped out. What, I put my stop loss at 62.8. And we came back down to that area. I was hoping we would bounce before then, but we didn't because I was up kind of good in there. But still, getting stopped out, I came out with $177 in profit on a trade that I just slowly built this trade up. Starting with about this much and then built it up. So I came out good and took profit on the way. And then when I did get stopped out, it stopped me out in a lot more profit than I would have normally been especially if I just rolled it all the way up and down. So not bad getting stopped out. But then I had one that got me some actual Bitcoin, and that's about $45 worth of Bitcoin. 44% profit, and got stopped out in profit on that at 44%. So I'm cool with that. And so since I stopped out in profit, and I just got back in at these areas because it was a good area. That I can, if we come down a little lower, I've got a plan to work with that, but I don't have to since we're now in the green here. Give it a little air to breathe, and then I can put move my stop losses to the profit area so that if I get, you know, it's a free trade. But right now I gotta let her breathe just a little bit. I do that, and it may be, well, just put the stop loss right out. Well, if I put it, I could get stopped out in the negative. I'm not trying to do that. I like what I'm seeing here. I think we got my theory is we got a good chance to go up. I haven't done it over here though. I haven't done the little thingy. Where are you, thingy? This little thingy. So, buying by the trend line, nice little stop loss, a little higher risk reward ratio when I do that. Looking for about a 4 to 5. Actually, I'm going to let this little sucker ride. I do something a little different. I can get this where I get an idea of where I want to go and do that, but actually when it comes down to it, I'm actually just playing the trend lines. For real. That way I don't get it out too early. I don't leave my trade too early. You know, I've got some rules to go with. And now I've got to draw a makeshift trend line here. It's not the best trend line, but it's what I'm going to be using. Until we kind of get a little bit more momentum going here. But I need a line in the sand, and that will be my line in the sand, and I reckon my stops will be under the trend line. If we break this, then my trade I would consider it invalid. But that's what we're doing. We're watching this little guy, and hopefully we can start making some more games as Bitcoin goes up a little bit more. Go up, Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin doing? She's at 62,977. Took a look at it on the 6-minute chart because why not? Actually, I keep I do watch the 6-minute chart a lot. I used to watch the 7-minute chart, and I like the 7-minute chart. CryptoFace is the first person I've ever seen use that, and they got widely adopted and everything. It's cool. It's, you know, you're half of the 15-minute chart basically is where you're kind of waiting that out to. I go with the 6 minute because, well, if you got 60 minutes in an hour, well, cut that into 1/10. 1/10 of that would be a 6 minutes. So that's my reason for swinging for the 6 minutes of a 5 minute. Divides into 360. Some of these kind of concepts, what I'm looking at. May sound awful, may sound weird, but it just sounds like what I'm going to do, if you ask me. So, are you going to go up Bitcoin on this 6 minute time frame? And I'm saying, yeah, I think she's going to go up a little bit more. I don't think she's going to go crazy up a little bit. Got a 100 moving average here coming in about 63,000, a little bit over, closer to 63,001-ish. We are lucky enough to reclaim this 200 moving average. For price to get above it, I would expect it to bump its head up here and get a headache and trip around a little bit. May establish a nice little trend, and that's what we want. We just want a nice little trend established. Get a little high and come down, get a little low, get a little higher, high, and come down, just get low, but not as low as we were before. We just get the gradual thing going, and pretty soon this happens enough, then it starts getting to be a little euphoric, and then more people start, and this is crazy, and then you need to sell. Usually that's the right answer. This music is making me feel like a 70s DJ tonight. Oh man, I thought I had all that stuff fixed, dude. Am I bugging out again? Oh goodness gracious, what we got here? Well, I thought I had my internet issues fixed, but maybe I do not. I went all hardwired and everything. It looks like it is. Man, that sucks. Stream health poor. Why? I mean, unless it's the VPN thing. Make sure we are not connected. We should be all right. Joe says I'm good now. Sometimes those VPNs, I don't know. But I'm not sure that that's my issue here or not, but we've been having some crappy internet. I'm trying to get hardwired in. I thought I was hardwired in here. Such is life. Have we taken a look at Bonk? Because these meme coins have been making people money, or at least people say they've been making them money. It's been making me a little bit. I find myself skimming off $20 here and skimming off another $20, and you know, when they go down and go down and go down, I'll throw a $20 in, and when they go up and go, I'll take my $20 out. And I'm not really charting them or going crazy. I'm just kind of got a little wallet, and I'm just playing them like scratch offs over there. I like the base coins too. But I gotta say, the ones that really touched my heart have been those BRC20s or runes or whatever they are. I don't even know what they are. Just as long as they keep airdropping ones that are actually worth like lots and lots of money, keep doing that. I love that. That is so great for your blockchain. Can I have some more, please? May I have another, sir? That dog. Whatever that was kind of epic. So here we are with Bonk. Coming in at a decimal of 4 zeros and 2628. Not bad, not bad. Let's take a fib reading on this. How are you feeling, little lady? Excuse me while I ram this up. Wow, those are fibs. Had to do it real quick so you wouldn't alarm you in there. Your count to 3. 1, 2, fib. Yeah, that quick. It didn't hurt at all, did it? Oh, you know where I like the golden area, man. That little golden pocket area, that little golden ratio, that 618 up there that we just kind of like bounce to. It's just that magical area. It doesn't happen every time perfectly, but it happens so often that you might as well. It may not be clockwork, but you can tell what time it is. You can figure out what time it is. So I like that. That's kind of cool. Come on, Bonk. Let's go up there. She's got some work to do to get up there. 28% there. Not bad. Looks like we're maybe in some kind of big, strange channel formation here. So she seems to be coming up to these areas and then getting dumped on really hard, dropping back down. So that's probably the area that I'll probably try to dump my bonk bags. Why do I want to change history? You know? Or, yeah, because, this time it could be different. This time it could go to the moon, and the little city in Kenya will probably adopt it as their city coin or something crazy. Yeah, I'm going to sell when it gets up here. And if it comes back down here, I'll buy more. We're just thinking out loud. People don't like your thoughts out loud. You must say it's going to the moon. It's going to $10. Sell out? I couldn't help it. Man, talk about sellout. Throw me under the bus. It's not going to $10. So you guys get to listen to me argue with myself here. That's all free. I don't charge extra for that. We'll charge extra for my feet pictures, though. They are not free. They are not free. They are only for my elusive Patreons, for my true road dogs. Because you know how you like feet and buttholes. But no buttholes yet. But feet, yes. Feet pictures and charts for my elusives. Only for you guys, a very good deal for just $5,995 per month. You can subscribe to a special Telegram channel where I will post a daily chart with my feet pictures. No one else is offering this, my friend. No one is offering this. My mind, I'll give you my mind here. You can have all the 12 voices in my head right here every day, but my feet, it's only for the elite. My feet is for the elite. If you want to be one of the elite, you gotta pay for the feet. That's how we roll here at. That's how we run. Here at Road Dog Crypto. Brett, how you doing, Brett? You're at 16 cents, man. You going to go back up to like 20 cents? Are you? I'm asking. No, I want to know because I got some money on you. And I don't know. You look a little crippled back here. I don't know what's going on. Like, you know, stepped on a tack. You got a little limp going on. But are you good now? Can't we just walk it off? You good? Good. I like this for a retest of a trend line, but there's one touch with a candle wick to maybe hold it. Yeah, that's not valid. What are you drinking? It look good though, but it ain't valid. You gotta have two, I mean, at least two touches, preferably three. With a pattern, you want at least 3 touches on one side, on one trend line, and at least 2 on another to have any kind of valid pattern. So we could do this. Look at your valid pattern. Look, it's a downward broadening wedge. It has a 70% chance to break to the upside. And how convenient, since we're here trying to break to the upside. And I'll say yes. Called it. Haha. How far are you going to go up? Or we could just, yeah. So, oh, look at that shoulder, head and shoulder. How about we just erase everything? How about, oh, look at this drunken cup and handle here. It's one of those that just... Perhaps my favorite. this one. Oh crap, you're for real too. Oh shoot. I was hoping maybe it broke it, but it didn't. Alright, well this might have something. I hate these. I just don't like this. But I mean, I like that it hasn't broken this trend line. That's the only thing I'm really looking here. This little triangle shape or whatever, and whatever. I'm not into that. With symmetrical triangles, though, you kind of look for ones that don't have the emptiness. Well, if you want the real crazy run. So what's it gonna do, Robot? I would look at it more like that little guy. Well, I'll play this humongous measure move. I would play it as this guy, the width of general width of this channel, like this move right here.
We'll see if this is the Road Dog measure move. We'll see if Road Dog sucks or not. You think it's going to hit, don't you, mister? Yeah. I think you're all that in a bag of chips. I think you're a bag of Pringles. I'm gonna prove that you're generic Fritos.
Might you come up to 22 cents with that, just a channel? Taking it as a channel? Okay, yeah, maybe. Do we want to break out the fibs? Do we really care? We're talking about bread. I don't think anybody even will ask you about this one. Calm down, man. Act like you got burnt by it or something, dog. That shuts the Degen up real quick right there. What's up with that? Come on, let's talk, Degen. 382 at 13 cents is where we're bouncing off of. That'd be nice, actually, if we can pull this off. If we do start breaking down this trend line, and this is our bounce at 382 Fibonacci, that actually would be a nice move. I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it, but if we'll just. All right.
Who's a sellout now?
I knew he was going to say that.
Could be a little 618 up here, but
We'll just put this on the back burner.
what is that fun with this little guy?
But there is there's an argument behind that. I'll just leave it at that. Will it do it? No, I don't know. Don't hold your breath. We'll see. And if we come back, I'll claim to be a genius. I knew it was going to do it the whole time. The whole time. I knew it was going to do every little thing that it did. Yes. Hey, there's a coin that's been hopping off lately. It's called Epic. I am not in it. Don't even know that I'd want to be in it. I'm just kind of looking at it. I don't even see it. Epic Cash, that was it. Was it just on you? And we got, and that's not the same one. I think somebody else asked for this too. It's showing up on Tokenmetrics. Epic Cash, so I think I looked at it in past. Okay. Oh, I don't really give a crap about looking at it. Why was it showing up as being something really good today? Another one that's supposed to be hot that I know nothing about is called APU. APU, I guess, is MexC's got it over here. What's going on with you? If we got the right one. Well, I'm supposed to be impressed because you made it above the 200 moving average. Well, yes, just set your stop loss below on the other side of it, and you'll be just fine. Sometimes it might work. You know what helps me figure out if that's going to work or not? The other moving averages give me a good clue if that's going to work or not. I'm just saying. Trend lines. Help me figure out if that might work or not. So we got something going on here. I like that. So that would be a nice line in the sand. Buying in anywhere close to that trend line would be a nice little strategy if you're trying to get in on APU. I know nothing about this. Apuschaja. See if we can find anything along these lines here. It looks like we are getting a little bit of a makeshift kind of breakout possibility here. For this idea, I would just personally look for a channel idea. Touch here, touches there, got a little anomaly here. I like that idea. Take a measure move, just the width of the channel, straight up and straight down, and put that at a breakout area, and makes a nice little measured move. For real.
Try it sometime. You might be impressed. Do it yourself. Impress your friends. Throw your voice.
If you look over to the left and just get a little confluence and saying, yeah, that was kind of an area where it found resistance here and here and here. That might be a magical area. How did you do that again? It's the measure move, and you look to the left and see if it makes sense. And if it makes sense, I have no rhyme for that.
Darn it. So close. Still nothing.
All right.
Let it go.
So what's that? 0.00088 cents? That's kind of cool. I like that. Can we change the color?
Yeah, I like it.
Can you make it blue? Oh, it's so blue. So it's doing a possible retest of this idea. So why do I like this? I'm not even in this, but I can see why it's probably getting some traders' attention. I like this. I like this idea. I'm on the 4-hour time frame, and it looks like 9 crossed the 200 moving average, like that. We bounced off those areas. Also, trend line, lots of confluence saying, there's lots of stuff saying it's going to be, it should be hard. It should be hard for it to break through all these little lines and whatnots and get past all this congested area. We should have broken out of it, and we're kind of retesting it. Broke out of this one. And retesting it. That's what I'm getting, which I think would be... MexC has this. I think I can still use MexC, actually. I don't know if I don't have anything there. Do you have it over on... Watch Road Dog FOMO in? I might, I don't know. Take a look. Hey, it's... Yeah. It's a definitely a meme coin. I'm playing a freaking meme coin again. Yay, go memes. It's over on CoinEx. Let's see. What are you doing, darling? What might we have here? We're going to take a trade. We're going to take a trade. We got to set it right. Yeah, why not take a trade? Put your money where your mouth is, dog. Who are you? Please leave. You've been watching too much Ren.
Make sure we take our time to meticulously get out a trade setup so that we can establish the perfect risk to reward ratio for this trade.
And then jump out as soon as that candle turns red. I don't play that way. Now, I like a tight stop loss, and if I get a tight one, I can get a 5-to-1 risk reward ratio if I get up there, but it might be doable. Personally, you know, she starts coming back down anywhere through here. Well,
It's probably not gonna work out just yet.
So there's our idea. Now, for me, I'd like to look. I got an idea on the 4-hour. How are you gonna do it, Road Dog? How are you gonna do it?
I would come to the 1 hour and see what the 1 hour looks like.
Looks like the 1 hour wants to dump us down to 0. Are you sure you want to go in on this? I think she's bouncing off of this 50 moving average, and she's looking kind of juicy. That's what I'm seeing. I like that the 200's here, the 100 is here, the 50, the moving averages look good. Well, let's go down further. Let's go down to the 15. What say you on the 15? Oh no, man. Look, the 9 crossed the 100. Shame. Oh, man. They said you were going to do it, and I didn't think. I said, I held out for you. I had your back and everything. I said, no, man, just give it time. But here you go. Look over there, and there you are, just over there. Hey, look, I'm over here with the 100 moving average. They're just having a party down here with Satan. What's going on, man? If you're just tuning into this show for the first time and wondering what the hell did I walk in on, I have no explanation for you. But there's a wick here bouncing off a 200 moving average here on the 15, and I take that to mean something. I like this, and my little degens just wanting to nibble and will not shut up. It just says, say something, buy something, buy something, buy something, buy something, buy something. So how much do I want to put in on this? It's a meme coin. I'm not going more than $100. So if I'm going to have to give my degen something right now. I'm going to give him 25. So let me get myself set up. We're going to pull this one off. We're going to do this here. I'm going to possibly get me $100 position on this guy. Possibly.
Thank you. I'm so happy now.
You little freaking degen. So first, we'll get our $100 over there. Right? Oh, network error. Might take a minute. All right. Well, I'm not going to waste too much time on that. I'm looking at this little guy. Keep coming back to you. I'm having some difficulty with my... That's why I want to go to CoinEx, so I won't have to deal with some of this stuff that I'm having to do here to make this happen. Alright, I'm coming back to that. I think this is a pretty interesting APU. I know nothing about it except for some meme coin, so it looks like it might make some numbers go up. Might have a nice little move. And did we see the percentage on it? That's what I need to do. 67%? Possible? Maybe? Okay. Still haven't got it yet, though. Let's see what you guys are talking about over here. Hey, there's Jason. Jason, how's it going? Good to know I'm not the only one arguing with himself, huh? It apparently is, yeah.
I got pills for it. Shh.
No more pills.
Joe said, I saw a YouTube thumbnail saying XRP will hit $10,000. I guess I'll hold to that. Oh my gosh. Anybody catch that fellow tying XRP to a world takeover or something? Huh. Hey, there's Linda. How's it going? If XRP hits 10,000, I'll buy an island in the Caribbean. Everyone can come visit. There we go. Real truth, no phase. How's it going? Chaps coins. I have not heard of that one. Chaps coin. Well, see what we got. It's over on Binance, looks like, huh? 0.002 cents. Oh, oh man, check this out. We got a chart. This is on CoinMarketCap. I think they've been doing this for a while. I'm just a boomer, just realizing it. That's cool. I like that better than just the little line thing. TradingView is everywhere. So what's the deal with this one? It's got a total liquidity of 361,000. And it's like a Chappy Z. Let's see, it goes back 7 months ago on Binance here. Liquidity 3. This is the best one right here, right? 360,000. Market cap is 6 million. Liquidity is 360,000. Circulating supply is 2.95 billion. 9.6 thousand holders. Total market cap would be 21 million. Total supply is 10 billion. That's a big ass supply there. It's got a DEX score of 99 out of 99, so it's got that going for it. It's not a honeypot. 0% buy tax, 0% sell tax. So those are kind of stuff. 2 audit alerts. I don't know what that means. Audit scan, 2 alerts. What are they? I'm a looking, but you're not a telling me. Let's see what the chart looks like. It's got a series of higher highs. Well, for that little section, it does. I like the history. That's cool. I like it when I got a history I can look at instead of just like something new and out of the door. So this has been around for about 7 months. So we got a little something, something. Okay, we got the Three Musketeers. She made a lower low on that last one, didn't she? She's above it. That's cool. We'll take it over here on TradingView. All right, so what you doing here, baby? So she looks like she's going through her accumulation phase right now. They do that, you know, before they get to those rascally teenage years. Before they really start busting out of their shell, they have to go through that accumulation phase. Sitting here at what, 0.0021? She's going to have some problems at 0.0025. Looked like she's had problems there before, and seems like it gets her down a little bit. Can't get quite past it, but just a little encouragement there. If you like this project, back it up, believe in it. It could almost double, not quite a 2x there, but the next place that I'll be looking for is this area about 0.004. Now from where we are now, if we can actually get up there, it's about 85% gains. Good idea. Here on the daily chart, because I like looking at the bigger time frames to tell me what's going to happen, because the smaller time frames will just follow in line whatever the daily tells it to freaking do. 9 moving average just crossed the 21. Good. Price is above both of those. Good. Got rejected off 21. It happens. Or after 50 moving average. It happens. We kind of bounce back, play around a little bit, and then we start zooming up here for bigger targets. Which it looks like the 200 moving average is coming here at 0.003. That's a good area to kind of just throw a little line in. Just who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. Oh wow! Look, blackjack. You know, hey, you had a good night at the casino. Won some bingo tonight. Hey, there you go. You took a chance. Put a you've order in and got here. You made some money. You know, maybe it happened something like that. You got a little flimsy trend line that I'm going to put the 2 pixels because that's how I roll. We ballin'. Don't make me drag out that 4 pixel thin. Don't make me slap on that 4 pixel thin line. Trend line. The hell is he saying? Seriously, dude, you take your financial advice from this dude? See, you should never take your financial advice from me. I'm just a dude on the internet. Well, look what I look like. We've got to check him out, dear. He really knows what he's talking about with this whole market. Look, he's so serious about it. Hello! Let me tell you what to do with your money. No. Okay, so Daily looked like she wanted to come down to a cheaper price point where she could get in cheaper if you believe in this. I'd say pretty cool. Looking at the 2 hour, which is happened to happen by random, but it's a good time frame to go on. I like what I'm seeing on the moving averages a lot, and I like the possibility of it coming down here and getting to about 0.02. I like that idea. If it makes it down there, it should, probably will. Give it some time. A little slow burn, and if this area hits, if you see a bounce off of here, that might be a good chance to think about adding to your position or getting in. Personally, you know, I got a trend line strategy that I look for. You know, look for a break above this, gets back above its 9 little moving average on the, you know, that's my little thing. But you know, everybody does their own thing. Right now, she's testing this little area over here. Looks like she's going to. So I gotta say, I kind of like it. It's got some. It's an area that's worth looking at. I don't know what it is. I forgot what this. What was here again? But she's at a bottom area, so you got some things that you could do here. Yatham Law. It was just back in March when she was up to 1 cent. Now think for a moment, think if you will. We pull our fibs all the way down to our ankles here and draw a trend line at this little golden area here, which is not a stain. It's just a line that we put in there. We try to avoid the golden stains, but we do go for the golden zone, especially when we're talking about pulling things down to our ankles. What kind of channel is this again? Crypto, right? At 0.0075, how many percent would that be? What would that move look like? Oh, 260%? Sign me up today. Might be a cool move. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like it's got some promise if you're willing to take the time and give it some time. And this could take months. It could take months to get to those levels, so that's what you're doing. Hey, go get that 2-3x. I feel like you spent way too much time on that one. Maha boob basha basha. Your name has boob in it. What can we? Hey, I'm from India. I like your name. I like your name a lot. Hey, welcome to the stream though. Maha boob basha basha. Hey, welcome to the stream. Slender says Tesla will likely have a flying car by then. Hey man. So we got to sing Tesla? I mean, I know we're a crypto channel, but you know, I kind of play around with some of these stocks every once in a while too. Tesla has been a long play for me for a while. Micro strategies. My strategies really got kind of screwed over when it came to tax time. I was like, oh crap, I didn't really plan ahead for that. Ugh. So we'll have to sell off a lot of. It ruined a good plan I had in stocks. But I still got me Tesla. I still got what's left of me micro strategies, which has been awesome. But it looks like Tesla has found a trend line here. Cool, good for you. You need a bottom, baby. What's all this crap? It's probably still good, but I'm taking it off. I haven't looked at this in a while. New information. What are we doing, Tesla? Come on, Tesla. I like the bounce off this bottom. She's at $209. Sweet. I think my average entry is like 237, so daddy's starting to, oh, daddy gonna get back in profit.
Yeah, finally, thank you, Jesus. Good Lord.
Swing out or swing low, tell me where you're going to go. Oh, swoop. Yeah. The sweet place the Tesla can get rejected is at 297. Oh, you're gonna sell? I'm doing something. She can come down, buy her cheaper maybe, but I like that area for Tesla. You can head it up there, ain't you, baby? We'll front run you there, 296. What will I get? I'm about, what, 230 something? If I can make that target, I get about 30% gain on that. from where we are, be 43% gains. Love to see Tesla do something big. Can't you do something big? How far did you fall down, Tesla? Oh, 7.8 sixer. She's a 7.86er. So it'll probably be a 7.86er again at 349. Not looking at too much past there too soon. Just based on the deep ass retracements. Hope I'm wrong. I will gladly take a
You suck, Road Dog. Tesla went to $5,000. You didn't get it.
Well, I still got mine. Look at this very triangle-y pattern that I'm not a big fan of. Good old Tesla. Can of Pringles. Can you check out Lido if you haven't already? Sure. Look at this messy chart. It's like scrambled eggs, like going to the Waffle House. Smothered, covered, falling down, losing money. What? You pulling that Joe Biden talk on me, man. Scare me, dude. Snap out of it. Don't go Joe. Once you go Joe, you never coming back. Well, kind of a trend line here that we lost. Not crazy about losing trend lines. What else we got? I believe we're going to have to call in the big dogs. Get their advice. Ah, there's you are, Lucy. I knew you had to be mixed up in the middle of it somewhere. The devil is just smack dab right in the middle of the details right there. We got rejected by the devil. It's pretty bad when the devil don't you. That's sad. It's not bad. Where is 800 is not showing up there. Okay. Let's come down to the 4 hour. There's the devil on the 4 hour. Just doing what she does there, which is like to slam us down. Boom. What I'm seeing is an area got broken. It's going to be resistance, and Lucy's coming in there, and all these moving averages are coming in there. It's going to be hard. She's not going to make a comeback anytime. I mean, the exciting number go crazy $3 anytime real soon, but she's going to have to struggle to reclaim her ground here. Looks like she's trying to do that wherever she found some support here, right? Same area she found some support on back here. That's cool. Oh, so I thought the 7.86er hanging around the 618 area for this overall move. Cool, I like that. It's a pretty deep retracement here. She's going to struggle. She's going to go sideways for a while, man, between here and 250 for a while for Lido Finance. So a little bit of a slow mover, and the high she got was about 390 something. When was this? This was back in, oh goodness, that's December. And then 350 back in March and spring. Looks like she's got a little range. I've got some of this too, and I don't know if I'm going to keep. I think I want to make a note so that next time that we come up in these areas, because apparently we're in a channel idea, and we got a good chance that we'll come back into this channel, but around what, 450, 460? I could swing with that. 431 maybe. that's kind of an idea that I would like for my bags anyway. Maybe making sure that it's at least moon bagged or something when I get up there. If I want to hold on to it, at least, you know, she's not costing me an opportunity cost. At least get my collateral out. I don't think I've done that with Lido quite yet. So that's an interesting one. But she needs to recover this trend line, and so far she's not done it. We can include this new information, but man, that's not enough, in my personal opinion. She needs to work a little harder there. And wow, man, the indicators don't look favorable for it. The indicators look like she wants to start coming down a little bit more. So if she comes down, you're looking at this 148 area. Seems to be what's been saving it for the last, how long does that go back? Can't see my chart with that thing. Since August of 2023, that area has been where it's holding about 148. I would expect and be, you know, you'd be sorely sad and disappointed if it doesn't hold. But it's got a good chance to hold maybe one more time. Can we look at Andy on ETH? Well, I got it on MexC here, Andy ETH, on the 5-day chart. That's why it looks so blocky. Let's see what she looks like on the daily. Look at all that volume coming in. Wow! I can't see my candles because of all that volume. Turn you off, man. This is crap. There's trying to find something early with that makeshift trend line. Oh, look at those big old targets that they can get hit because you suck, road dog. What? I said you suck, road. Let me dilly-dally for a minute. Would you please remove your dilly from my dally? Thank you. Come on, baby. Let's hold it. She can hold that level. That would be really cool if this is going to be a bottom. And I'm just going to kind of be presumptive. It needs to be, so we need to see a bounce off this trend line. Also, if this trend line breaks, then my idea is just like, oh, you're on your own, dude. Screw that idea. But I like, it's a good excuse to buy with this tight risk-reward ratio. That's what my Degen says anyway. My Degen says a lot though. If we want to stretch our imaginations, just squint your eyes a little bit and turn your head just a little to the left, and just let me put this over here to kind of obstruct your vision, where that doesn't hardly touch our wick and lands nicely on these candle bodies over here. Might have some kind of a channel idea going. I don't know. It's just kind of an idea at the moment. That would be cool. Then that would give us a nice little place to just bounce up and down. Just bounce up and down and enjoy the ride. I like that idea for Andy on ETH. I like bouncing off the 618 area. Let's see if we can make that happen. This is on the daily, and we got the 9 crossing purposely. I wanted to say that word today, and thank you for allowing me that opportunity to say purposely for Andy on ETH.
I said purposely. Yes.
Love it when I hit my goals. You got to set your goals every day. Drink your lemon water with vodka. That's Joe's recipe. Available in stores next week. What were we doing again? I was so excited about saying purposely that I forgot what was being purposed. Oh. I got to refurbish it. That comment. I think we can probably get a bounce and go to the upside. That's what we want to have our fingers crossed for. But if it doesn't, don't blame me. I'm just a dude on the internet. So I did not sleep with that woman. I do not know. I just do wall art with colored lines. And I can't turn all this wall art off. What's up with that? I think I had another point to make on this, but I forgot about it. So a nice little trend line looking for a breakout. That kind of play would come in, you know, just 8 pin here on the bottom. That's what I would do. Darn it, I've got a little bit of this and it's down. That would make this a good place to add $20 into that little guy. Well, aren't you catching me on my degen night here, people? What's wrong with my phone? I got crappy internet here too. Oh, Andy, I can only put $10 in. You're up to $90. My little strategy with Andy on ETH is just top him off to 100 whenever he gets down, and then pull out like crazy when he starts getting excited. That didn't come out right, did it? Something went wrong. You're going to miss your opportunity. You got to FOMO in now, or can't call it FOMO. It'll be late FOMO. You should never have late FOMO. If you're going to FOMO, you got to do it when the prices are high. Does my phone suck now? What is up with my phone? It must be a sign from God not to do it, so I guess we're not going to FOMO. I lost my chat again. Chat, man, you guys left me up here, man. What happened? Well, I closed you out. I gotta bring you all the way back down here, man. What's that secret code? Just exposed to the whole. Well, why are you so big, chat? That's huge. You guys are humongous. Look at that. My goodness. Cool. Thanks for that. Okay. Well, I guess if I gave you something that you can use, because I can't remember what I said. Tesla's going to 500 next year, in my personal opinion. So I hope it does. She's been up before the split and all that. Man, where was it? It got up kind of high. I remember it being around 700 or 800 for a while. I like those Tesla splits. That's how I first got into Tesla. I couldn't afford to buy Tesla, so I got in on one before they did the 5-to-1 split, and so that's how I kind of just nudged myself in. So we looked at Andy. Okay, cool. We did that. I think I'm caught up with all that stuff, right? We haven't had a stream. Oh, without Casper. Have we not? Guess we didn't look at Casper. I haven't looked at Casper yet. Casper at 18.3 cents, man. The money maker. Keeps breaking these trend line areas. I was fortunate enough that, you know, I layered out with some limit orders, and it didn't fill them all. But what I did get and paid back on my small margin, so hopefully I can snag some more as she comes in town. Haven't I'm only buying if she comes back around 15 cents again, maybe it's in the 16 cent area, and she's not showing me if she's going to get there or not. We go from this low to that high. We're bouncing off this 382 area. If this holds, and it looks like it could from back over here, it held really well there, right? Wick down and was still holding. Any bounce from here with, you know, where we're not going to do this and come lower. I mean, a real bounce from here will be, that could be a nice move. I mean, nice move. I expect some headaches up through here. She looked like she may double top and might have, I'd say we have a lot of stuff up here about 19.8, but just bouncing off of here tells me we got a good chance of getting past that 19.8. That could be a nice move. This is one where I get to draw a line and do some crazy, I mean, yeah. Take that whole move there and put it on that 382 fib. And that takes us up to our 618 area. And that's a good 1-to-1 move. That's a strong move. So it's on the table for something that could happen. It's in the cards. Not that it will happen, but then it might. We can talk about it, you know. It's on the table. We can negotiate, you know, and talk and kick the idea around, you know. Have a little back and forth about it. It's not out of the question, you know, but it probably may not happen tomorrow. And so now we need to see if we're getting a new trajectory here. If it seems to be holding that area, there's a little confluence with the angles that I see there, so I like that. I'm gonna leave this line here, make a little copy and kind of identify. Oh, look, a channel idea. I guess that lines up pretty nice, which gives me a little extra wink, a wink and a nod that this might be our bottom for a channel idea. So not confirmed, but a wink and a nod. Like if it goes the other way, I'm gonna totally deny that I winked and nodded. That's what it's saying. So it's like the CIA. So if it goes south, I'm denying all. I have full deniability. Okay. However you want to play, Casper, I'll do that silly little game. I think you're bouncing. I think you're going to do it and leave me in the dust. And wow, do I have enough to sell up here at 20 cents? Spot sell, Casper. I like to. I got my own little strategy to build this bag bigger and bigger. It just takes a little time. That is like a nice area for it. 22 cents. I've got that target up here at 22 cents. Is there anything else? Made a higher high. I'm zooming out just a little bit. That's a nice move. She's still above the non-moving average on the daily. I'm loving that. Oh look, market cipher just cursed to the downside, and she needs to get a big pullback. So, is that going to happen? You going to pull back on this cat? You're looking so good, like you're going to bounce here. Yet the daily says, "No, I'm going to smash your dreams and smash her down cheaper." So, if she does, and we do come back down. I mean, we just got the width of it. Brings us back down to this other area. 4 hour looks bullish. I mean, a good start. Need to regain the non-moving average. I have not yet done that. Daily is really kind of pissed, though. What's up with you, Daily? Why are you so upset, Daily? What did Casper do to you? You tired now and everything? It's not official in the MACD, but man, market ciphers look kind of nasty. It's like, You want to sit Casper in the corner and give her a good talking to, so maybe we'll get that little pullback. If she does, I'm going to buy it. I like what the Ichimoku Cloud's saying. She's already making a breakout plan. She's like sharpening the tools, getting the lock picks out. She's just making all kinds of plans to help break Casper out of this little pullback. Ichimoku Cloud is on board for some Well, I guess if you want somebody in your corner, you need somebody like the Ichimoku Cloud to have your back, or pave the way, rather. Here, the Ichimoku Cloud likes Casper on the bigger time frame. Anything that we get coming back, I think I would dare to stay out there. It probably will not be very devastating. It'd probably be a nice time to add to your bags. Be what I'll be trying to look at doing. May have to break down and buy it above 16 cents. Gosh darn it. Your moonbag, that's the way to do it. Cinda says, I moonbag my cast. Hopefully it dumps. There you go. Love that mindset. That's what we all need right there. Oh, that dessert, I can't find it. The boomer, I can't find. Where's her button? There we go. 15 cents sounds good. I think it sounds good too. So Linda, I like the way you think, the way you express yourself. That's you're on the right track. I think Celinda's going to make some big numbers this time. I hope so. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I'll be back again tomorrow. It is now time for me to turn into a pumpkin. I don't have the pumpkin ready to turn into, but it's a coming. I can feels it. I can feels it. Where are you, pumpkin? Oh well. Anyway, I'll be back here. What is today? Jesus, you don't even know what day it is? I'll be back tomorrow. Check out how Tuesday's trading is going. Monday was kind of interesting. Was it a false move Monday? We'll take one last look at Bitcoin because well, we should. It's at 63. Are you kidding me? You? Yes, baby. Yes, I'm loud. We called that. We called that on the 10-second chart this morning, if you remember. I'm back here on the 6-minute. I like where you're looking at on the 6-minute, baby. Look at you. Do I need to add into my position on this? Or did I miss it? Would have been a good chance to do it down here at 63, but you know what the $50 between good friends, you know, when we're $69,000, does $50 matter? Yeah. This is what my Degen sounds like that tries to get me into trouble. This is the voice that does it. It starts out like this every time. Yeah, just jump right in. It's not a problem. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. You're probably just worrying too much. You need to not worry so much. Just jump in. Just throw all your money in there. Yeah, it'd be fun. Come on, try it. Aw. Yeah, that's the one that gets me in trouble. That one right there. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you again tomorrow. God bless you. I'm never clicking on that dude's stream ever again. He's a weirdo. He can't even find his end screen. He's just like
Come on, come here, bud.
sitting there looking at the camera like he's
Come on. You freaky dog.
like he doesn't get it.
I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like
You're welcome,
it's so
Sunday.
You won't make it to the finish line.
Yeah, welcome, Striga. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out with me. Putting up with my silliness and stupidness and all that stuff.
Predictable. Fade eye of the calm, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the night.
Just need something to occupy us, I guess, so we can try to be patient for the number to go up, man. Come on. Road Dog another payday. Road Dog would like to take a nice, big, sweet July paycheck and go on a nice little trip. If somebody could put in a word of Bitcoin, I'd very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's a very, very bigly of you to do something like that. Very good for the help the whole economy and everything. Thank you very much. Good night, John Boy.